Hello, I'm Matt. I own a guitar. I know a few chords, and I know how to put my guitar in tune with an electronic tuner. I know how to put new strings on, but I'm not a guitar player. But I can show you how to get going. I can show you a few things. If you'll Google guitar chords, A through G, any one of them will start at A. It'll say index finger on this string, and this string. Avoid strumming these top two. Try to just strum the bottom ones. You're looking for your fingers to stay curved. You don't want them to really be flattened out. You want to focus on not letting any of your finger fat touch any other strings. Here I'm striking the little E. All types of bad sounds. All your strings, every one of them that are being struck, should ring out clear like that. You don't want any of them muted. You don't have to press very hard, but you do have to press hard enough to get a clean sound. And that's it. Spend, if you've never touched a guitar, every day get your guitar in tune with this tuner. We'll start with a big E. It goes E, A, D, G, B, E. Top string's an E, bottom string's an E, but the little string is the little E. I'm going to show you how to get the guitar in tune. After every time you strum and you want to change to a different string, do what's called a palm mute. For the fatty part of your hand, good enough. I do that every time and make sure all of them are in tune. And then I practice a few different songs. The key whenever you get started is find a song that you really like, because you're going to play it a whole bunch, but you don't want to, you got to like it. My first song was a George Strait song, and it gave me an eternity between each chord change. I recently suggested to somebody start off with Margaritaville. Starts off in D, and just like A, you want to avoid strumming the whole thing. You don't want to hit these top strings with D. But yeah, it starts off kneeling on sponge cake, watching the sun bake, and then it changes to an A. All of this tourists covered with oil. So your first song needs to be something really easy with just a couple chords, and do it over and over and over again. Your right hand is you. Your left hand is already determined for you. Whatever the song is, you got to be on the right strings and hitting the right ones in the right order, or else it won't work. You can do any song you want to and change the pace and the feel and the everything of it is your right hand. Your right hand's, once you learn what these are, which initially is what seems like freaking magic, like how do you even know what that stuff is? How can you remember where to put your fingers each time? And I don't know. I'm not a smart man, but it's very doable. I promise. You spend 5 minutes a day going through some chords. D, C, A, and G is the first couple chords I learned. G, A, D, and C. And there's a trillion songs in between. And once you get going and start understanding some things, you'll see that every song is just a couple chords. I can't tell you nothing about doing solos. I can't do any of that business. But when I started out playing, all I wanted to do was just be able to play a couple songs. And I wish I'd have known how easy it is to get there, because I'd have started a lot sooner. I thought it was a freaking mystery, and hours and years just to be able to squeak out a Mary Had a Little Lamb. That's not how it is. You just learn a couple chords, find on Ultimate guitar tabs, or there's a million others. You just type in the song you like, look up the chords, and don't let new chords scare you. Don't let, if it says it's an A, cool. If it says it's an A minor, don't let that throw you off, because it's not far away. Or if it says A7 or anything, just look at it and see what it is. And that'll help you out a lot too, is learning variations of chords. Like in Margaritaville, there's a lot of middle finger diddling going on that changes the tone or feel of it. You can do it when you're in the D portion of it or the A portion of it. There's just momentarily a couple times a G in there for the "It's a woman to blame." But all of those tourists covered with oil. You can do your own thing. Start adding feel to it. If it feels right, do it. If it doesn't, stop. I noticed just there on that last couple strums, my finger fat right here was muting the little E string. But your ear will, that's what this is all about, is training your fingers and training your ear. It's important to have a guitar tuner in the beginning. I know you can teach yourself how to do the thing. I've seen it done. I know it can be done. This thing's just a lot easier and quicker. And probably more accurate. How do you know where you're supposed to start? That was always my question. I understand once you get the 1 and you go down, but how do you know where the 1 is? You ain't got nothing to base it off of. If somebody's not there with a piano or something, pick up the phone, F chord or something like that. I don't know. You can get these on your phone. There's a million tuning apps for free. Suggest you get you one, or you can get you one of these things for 20 bucks. It works like a charm. Somehow or another, it knows which string you're talking about. I'll be darned. But anywho, Wagon Wheel is an excellent song for. Oh, there goes that Corvette. But he didn't nail it. Daggone it. Wagon Wheel is an excellent song to learn. But never, ever, ever play it for anyone in person. Just practice it. It looks like this. And those are some basic chords to get you started. There's an E minor in there. And E looks like this. This is why you shouldn't be scared to try different chords. E minor looks like that. E looks like that. E minor looks like that. It's like a warm feeling. All these chords are different emotions, I think. B7 is my very favorite chord. I don't know that many, but I just love it. I don't know why. It's one of my favorites. It's pretty. It's bright. D7, but these stayed the same. It's still in the same position. I just switched this one for this one. That's probably it for a good starter lesson. I don't know many soloistic things, but one little thing someone showed me was Amazing Grace. I don't think I do it exactly right, but this will get you something to start doing some individual stringery. I can't do solos whatsoever. Haven't applied myself, that's why. But this is something I learned just to do whatever. you stay on 2 strings, and it's all done with these 2 fingers, I believe, which is like the blues style, which I really don't do. I do what they call cowboy chords, because I like country. But Amazing Grace. Anywho, I enjoy doing that. I ain't done it in a while. But the only intro I know, it's not really all that, but nonetheless, it's a Johnny Cash one. It's you're gonna, once the song starts, you'll be in E, but you, from the E position for the intro, leave your middle finger where it's at, bring your index up 1, and hold it there. I hear the train. So there you go. I still only play probably 20-30 minutes or so at a time. That's all I really just want to kind of get the juices flowing, get the vibe flowing, and put it up. That's what I do, at least. But I'm rambling. That's what YouTube's for. You need to get started though. $100, $200 if you find you like it. Go on and spend you $1,000 on a bad daddy guitar that sounds a little bit better. But it's really not necessary. $100 and some skills, you can make some sounds and have a good time. So please do. And yeah, it's good for you. Hope you guys take it up and keep at it. And that's it with everything. Just keep at it. You got it.